Hello, this is Steve from XP Gaming, and today I wanted to make a video on why to use Blackbeard. This is going to be a video series where I'm going to give my tips and tricks on anything, not just operators from Rainbow Six Siege, but everything, guns and attachments from other shooters, or even action-adventure games and RPGs. I also want you to know that this week I'm going to upload a lot of Star Wars Battlefront because EA is giving the Star Wars Battlefront Outer Rim DLC for free this week only up to the 19th of June. But on we go with our video, and who is Blackbeard? Well, Blackbeard is an attacking operator for the Navy SEALs CTU, which was added in the May patch, the May DLC. He has 2 armor and 2 speed, and his special ability is called the rifle shield, which he can put on his rifle to protect both his head and his upper body. Overall, I think that he's a great addition to the game, and that he increases the tactical view of the game, that players see this game more tactically now with him. He also has a very good variety of weapons that we are going to show in a few. His first primary weapon is the Scar H, which is a really good addition to the game. Having 52 damage and 40 mobility, you can really kill people with 2 body shots, but then you need to aim down your sights, as it really takes a while to aim down your sights because of the 40 mobility. Now, this weapon is very good, and it's where his rifle shield is attached. His other primary weapon is the SR-25 marksman rifle, which has 75 damage and 38 mobility, making it an almost one-shot kill, but you need to aim down your sights when entering a room, because it takes a while to aim down your sights. I don't have any footage of this because I didn't really like the weapon. But onto his secondary weapons, or his firearms, he only has one, really, and it's the D50, or your Desert Eagle caliber 50, which is really great. It has 60 damage and 50 mobility, which is stops, but it has a lot of recoil, as you are going to see in this clip. Either aiming down sights or not, or hip firing, it has a lot of recoil. Now I understand that in a game where there is a one-shot headshot policy, which means that whenever a player gets shot to the head, he immediately dies, a character like Blackbeard, who has a shield in front of his weapon, preventing any headshots, is a little overpowered. So the developers wanted to countermeasure this. The only way they did it, though, was that they gave him a slower speed, which means that he doesn't run like a 2 armor 2 speed character, but like a 3 armor 1 speed character, but without having that 1 extra armor, because, well, he has his shield protecting his head. Also really important is that after many rounds his shield will eventually break, which is after a mag and something from one SMG, some shots from a shotgun, and I think 3 or 4 shots from Tachanka's weapon, which is really a lot, meaning that his shield doesn't break really often. Also, he is really affected by nitro cells. As he walks more slow, he will have to encounter those nitro cells more often, because in reality, his counters would be any character that has a nitro cell. So his counter is really the nitro cell. And if you throw a nitro cell at him, he will run slower because he has his shield, and you don't want to remove his shield in any gunfight. but also he would take less damage because of that shield, but not a lot. It wouldn't reduce that much. It wouldn't reduce it that much. Also, take into consideration that his weapon is really powerful, and his shield gives him an advantage to that, as the developers wanted to countermeasure to his weapon being the most powerful of assault rifles. They managed to reduce, first of all, its fire rate and increase its recoil, meaning that and it's not only its vertical recoil, but its side-to-side recoil, making it really hard to handle without the shield. But with the shield, he doesn't have that much of a recoil because a weight up top reduces the recoil, meaning that literally his shield really saves him. I would recommend running his Scar H assault rifle with holographic sights, as I don't really like the other ones on his weapon, with a grip to reduce even more the recoil that he has, and with a compensator or a silencer, or even a flash hider. I run it with a compensator because I don't tap fire, so I need to reduce my overall recoil and not my first shot recoil, as you can understand, which is something the flash hider does. It actually reduces your first shot recoil, but it doesn't reduce, which means that you need to tap fire if you have this equipped. Now with silencer, it doesn't really matter because his weapon is really powerful, so he doesn't really lose anything, even if he puts a silencer on his weapon. Now for his other weapon, I haven't really tried it on multiplayer. I only tried it in a terrorist hunt mission, and I absolutely hated it because it runs really slow, and of course it takes a lot of time to reload, which is contrary to the Scar H, in which it takes a faster time to reload than other assault rifles when they don't have all of their bullets in. Also, a way to countermeasure his shield, though, would be his inability, actually, it's not an ability, to manually reload. Usually in shooters, when you completely empty your magazine, your game automatically reloads, but in the case of Blackbeard, it doesn't, because he would be overpowered and it would be a lot faster. So most of people who use Blackbeard and all of their bullets in the mag are gone are confused and will not effectively reload the weapon, meaning that he loses time. Now to his secondary weapon, I can't say anything about it. It's OP, it's overpowered, and this means that, and it's not only in terms of damage but also mobility. He can aim that thing really fast, and when he changes to his secondary, he moves like a normal 2 armor, 2 speed operator, something that he doesn't while having the shield and his assault rifle equipped, which I talked about earlier. Well, really, that's about it for Blackbeard. I think overall that he is an extremely good operator, and I try to use him every time I play in attack. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video, and yes, it's my first video having my voice on because I had problems with my mic and editing it. But I really hope you enjoyed. Drop a like, drop a comment down below if you want anything else, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, also don't forget to subscribe if you liked my